אנחנו מזמינים את הדובר הבא, מר רן ישי, דיפלומט, מנהל משרד ירושלים ומורשת לשעבר. רן, בבקשה.
We invite Mr. Ran Yishai, a diplomat, the head of the Jerusalem office, the former head, bevakasha. And we repeat to all the speakers, to everybody, keep it short so that we all remember what you say.
Thank you very much. Do you know what is the difference, the main difference between the Jewish people in diaspora for nearly 2,000 years and the Jewish people in Israel? The main difference, in my view, is that in the diaspora we had trouble that came to us from the outside. There was nothing we could do about it. Here in Israel, we are responsible to our trouble. We are responsible to our problems. We can control it. We can decide whether we take it or not. That is the main difference. Also in this issue, it is all up to us. We can decide whether we want or not this consulate in Jerusalem from the very simple reason that it is against both Israeli and American law, and I cannot see how a democratic sovereign country like America will break both international law and international conventions without interference of the American court if it comes to that. It all depends on Israel. It all depends whether we say yes or no, and I hope and I believe that we will be very solid and firm in our negative answer. There is no problem to say no. Sometimes you have to say no. Ben-Gurion said no to the American administration when declared independence in 1948 against American position. Levi Eshkol said no when he broke the choking ring around Israel in 1967 against American position. Golda Meir said no to the Rogers plan that planned to take Israel out of Sinai in return for nothing from the other side. She had many virtues, this honorable lady. Being polite in certain circumstances was not one of them. And she said no loud and clear when it was needed. Menachem Begin said no when he attacked the Iraqi nuclear reaction and saved what we all knew only 10 years later, saved the whole world from an Iraqi nuclear disaster. And he said no to a very friendly administration of Reagan, and he risked tension between two countries, and there was tension, but he was right. Yitzhak Shamir said no when he decided and insisted on strengthening the Jewish presence in Judea and Samaria against American administration, and he was right. Nothing happened. He said no. Netanyahu said no when he built Har Homa against the whole world. I was a junior diplomat at the time, and I remember everybody lied upon our heads, putting pressure on us not to build in Har Homa. Look at Har Homa now. It saved the eastern part of Jerusalem. It's a neighborhood to be proud of. Nothing happened. Netanyahu said no to the American-Iranian agreement, the nuclear agreement. He said no. Everybody threatened what will happen if he said no, and he said no, loud and clear. Even Ariel Sharon said no in 2002 when he went to Har Homa, defensive shield, Chomat Magen operation against everybody. So we can say no, it is okay. It's not okay, it's necessary sometimes, and the time has come to say no. If it's difficult, we're here to help. That's what we are doing here, everybody that is here, and many people that are here by heart and soul and just couldn't arrive. And I will say one more thing about Jerusalem. Jerusalem kept the Jewish people both united and alive for nearly 2,000 years. Every Jew everywhere in the world said, Lashana haba b'Yerushalayim. It kept us believing, it kept us alive, it kept us healthy, it kept us together even around the whole world, in different corners of the world. Nobody knew about each other, but they all knew that everybody, wherever he is, says every year, Lashana haba b'Yerushalayim. Now, Jerusalem kept us and guarded us for 2,000 years. I think the time has come that we return the favor. This is the time for us to guard Jerusalem, to protect Jerusalem exactly as it protected us. And I thank Judith and Nadia that are the two pioneers in protecting Jerusalem and the land of Israel. Thank you very much.
תודה רבה לרן ישי.